What's up? What's good? What it do, YouTube? You here with the cool geeks? I am Rod Showtime.
I'm Jay Brooks.
JoJo Blaze.
And today you're going to be sitting with us while we review Eternals.
Eternals
is Marvel's newest addition to the series. We're in like phase 19, guys, right? I don't know what phase we're in Marvel, but we've been keeping up with it since we're young tight. So we're in the next phase. Who's the movie starring?
So, looks like this movie is a star-studded cast. We have the likes of Kit Harington and
Game of Thrones.
Yep, Richard Madden. They're both in Game of Thrones together.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
who else is in it? Angelina Jolie, Salma Hayek, Gemma Chan.
Salma Hayek.
Yeah.
So who'd y'all all right, I guess who'd y'all like the best out of the cast? I guess we could talk about first.
Out of the cast.
Well, like the best out of the cast.
I'll say Rob Stark did. He did good.
Rob Stark, yeah.
Yeah, I would say that.
Icarus, yeah, he definitely played that part well.
Brian Henry, he was real good at his part too.
Bastos.
Yeah.
I like his character. I like him in everything he does.
He was definitely good.
I like him in everything he does.
Really good.
Yep. I got a little bit of a soft spot for Gemma Chan. She used to be on this other show I used to watch called Humans on AMC. So I like her. I admire her acting and everything.
I mean, y'all know. Those who know me personally, Salma Hayek is. Listen.
Salma Hayek, yeah.
That's all I gotta say. I
Too.
have a special place in my heart for Salma, all right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Every young boy has that girl on screen that you see, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That was it for me, so.
Yep.
I'll take that.
And she's aged pretty well.
Oh yeah, fine wine.
Angelina Jolie, too.
Fine wine.
Angelina?
Angelina?
Pretty good in this movie.
How she was looking? She looking good.
She was looking good.
She looked good. She
looked good.
All right, so let's get into some spoilers talking about the characters. Which characters did you not like?
I think we can all agree.
Oh, man.
Sprite.
Terrible.
Oh, man.
Terrible.
Yeah, we weren't feeling that.
Yeah, I wasn't with it at all.
Spoiler. So the
Spoiler. Spoiler. You ain't saying enough. Spoiler.
Spoiler, yes.
If you have not seen the movie,
stop watching now.
And then come back.
Sprite alone made me just like, I don't know, it just kept turning the movie a different way. Like I'll start to enjoy it in Sprite and her attitude, and it was just like
she's a little annoying.
And then
it wasn't with her character arc at all.
Her character arc was terrible.
Yeah, it didn't need to be in the movie. It was
even if it was in the movie, like they portrayed her to have some love interest for the Icarus.
Very shallow.
And then she had some love interest for Icarus. We didn't see that at all.
Yeah.
If they didn't state it in the movie, you would not know.
No development at all concerning that until the end, which was kind of.
And then we was made to believe she was going to trick Icarus out there. She'll love him.
Yeah, I definitely thought she was right. I was like, okay, this is the time she's going to do that, you know. Be like the little inside person on the inside and take him down. I thought she was the key.
And then she stabs Cersei in the end, and Cersei turns into water. I don't even know what happened to that.
But they forgave her. That's the part that they like.
And they put her in school after, like she was their kid.
No. And she's not a kid. That's the thing about it. She looks like a kid.
Yeah.
But she's been around her just as long as they have. So I don't understand why they still treat her.
It was crazy. When they made her human and got her in school, she caught another attitude with them at the end of the movie.
Yeah, I'm not with Sprite. So maybe her emotions were unstable. Maybe she actually was a kid inside. Maybe it's something we don't know. I don't know. These characters, I don't know about you guys, but I don't have too much familiarity with because I don't know. Eternals just came out of nowhere for me.
Yeah,
like, I've heard of them, but I don't know too much about. I never watched them any comics or any movie.
I don't think any of us. We all went into this movie not knowing what to expect. Really, I really wish this movie was better. I did have a lot of hype for it. It didn't live up to it.
I hype for
definitely
this movie
didn't.
Too.
But I didn't hate it though. I didn't hate it. But,
what was the one before this? Marvel Drop, was it Black Widow? Was Black Widow? No. That's might be a little too far.
Nah, it probably was.
Shang-Chi came out.
Yeah, Shang-Chi.
Oh,
yeah.
You can't follow up Shang-Chi.
That movie was amazing.
This?
But Shang-Chi was, you didn't know what Shang-Chi was going to be. And Shang-Chi did like some Black Panther stuff. Shang-Chi came out like very low, like, hey, what's this movie about? Let's go see it. And then boom.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, what did I just watch? Like, Shang-Chi was phenomenal.
No,
like a 9.8 Shang-Chi was.
Definitely. Yep.
We gonna rate this movie later. Y'all stay tuned. I just gave Shang-Chi a 9.8, but y'all gonna see what I give this one.
Yep.
All right.
So what do you guys think about like the other characters, like the deviants, the villains in this movie?
They were. The CG wasn't good, and I don't kill movies off.
Could have been better,
right?
Yeah.
The CGI was not good in this movie, but however, I did like them to I like the aggression of them, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
They were just like wild beasts, pretty much, that they were fighting the whole movie, for the most part.
Yeah.
These like wild animals type of enemies.
And we gonna come back to that also, because when the deviant, spoiler again, when a deviant
speak on it now.
You what?
Speak on it now.
Evolved,
all right.
Speak
on it now.
So another part in the movie that made no sense is when one of the deviants started feeding off of. First it was Ajax got fed off.
Yeah.
Then it was what was the other guy's name?
Speaking of the man. Everybody need to stop using live, die, repeat. Everybody got the same bad little creatures in every movie now. They all look like that.
I know. It was Gilgamesh that died.
So he died. I want to pause there about how he died, which didn't make sense either. But let me just get to the let me get to the deviant. So him alone, when he started evolving and he started like learning more, it was a part in the movie. He says, "I know my purpose now. I know what I have to do." So we like, oh wow, he about to do something. We thinking something about to happen.
Bring the bad guy he on the scene. Wild card.
It was building up to something. And then what happened, Joe? What happened?
He was like caressing Angelina Jolie's character, like, you can't save them, my dear. And then she just cut his head off, and that was it. That was it.
Yeah,
I was like, wait, hold up. I'm thinking he ain't dead. He about to come together, like, you know, like some Ivan.
He got more than like he looked like that type of character to where it would be okay. I can regenerate and come back. I'm gonna be around for a little bit, especially for how long the movie is. Hold on, this movie was 2 weeks long.
2 weeks.
And they said nothing. They went nowhere with this story. The story. Hold on.
Speaking of that,
before I get there, you probably might be saying what I'm about to say right now with the story, man.
Yep.
From beginning, to make about halfway, we're going from flashback
back
to present
and forth.
Day,
they could have did it in a different way. Oh my god!
Day. I was like, what?
I'm sure anybody who watches this who's seen the movie, I'm pretty sure you're saying the same thing. It should have just went from the past to the present.
And if you haven't seen the movie, it's not an over-exaggeration. We know how to keep up with flashbacks. It's fine. Flashbacks are no big deal. But the way they did this movie, it could have been told in such a linear way.
There was some of those I couldn't keep up with.
No, yeah.
I had to ask you. I was like, yo, is this a flashback? Like, is this now? I couldn't tell.
It definitely was one of those type of situations, man. I was less confused in Inception. So, I don't know. That just says something.
So, good things about the movie, though. The comedy was well done.
Yep.
Of course,
there were definitely it definitely had its good moments.
Yeah, that
for sure.
It had its good moments. It's not all trash.
The actors did good. I feel like just in general, the actors did good also.
They could have fleshed out the story more. I mean, if the story was a little more
what it was.
fleshed out, it would have been a lot better.
The writing,
I think.
The writing.
I'm trying to stay on good stuff, but I'm gonna just say I didn't like their Power Ranger costumes in the beginning. It was very Power Ranger.
I get what you're saying. I didn't mind as much.
I didn't mind it either.
I didn't mind as much. It was eternal. It kind of helped us differentiate and kind of like put the color of the suit kind of with their powers almost. You see the girl had the red flash suit. She was
so check it. That obviously. We're going to talk about powers since you brought that up.
Oh, let's talk about powers.
Their powers were not clearly
defined.
Yes.
No, not at all.
We
Size of speedster.
Yeah. Can't really mess that up.
Yeah.
I guess you're
so
DC.
So what is it? What is it?
Okay, all right. I got you there, bro.
What is it? Kumail? Kingo was the character.
Kingo.
Yeah.
He was shooting,
I liked his powers though.
That's fine. He was shooting energy
LO
blast.
guns.
What was it exactly? What was it?
Energy blast. Something.
We're
like
just
that.
assuming it was an energy blast he could do. We don't really know what he could
is,
do.
yeah.
And then we didn't
cool.
know he could really charge it up. We didn't know any of
He
that.
was only in the movie for like 15 minutes.
Oh, and that's the other thing. He left. He wasn't even in the final battle. That pissed me off.
Right before the final battle.
I thought he was gonna come back. He was like, "No, I can't do this. Icarus is my boy. I can't fight him." I thought he was gonna come back in the end.
There's a lot of coming and going.
Didn't.
What's your man with the mind control?
But they never had a relationship either.
With him.
Kingo and Icarus didn't have no brother bond
no,
that made you think.
It could have been.
Yeah,
it could have been
to make him say, "I'm not gonna turn against my boy." And bounce.
There's none of that throughout the whole movie. There's none of that. There was no emotional ties to anything. Even Ajax and Icarus, when she's like, "I failed you. I led you down the wrong path."
I feel like there's a lot more to this movie that they cut out.
All they showed them was on screen that one time when he said,
like Warner Brothers got their hand on it and just started cutting.
Well, people can change the
Zack
studios.
Snyder, we need you to do this movie.
People can change the studios, man. People can change the studios.
What is it? Release the Turtles cut. Release the Turtles cut. Because this wasn't it.
Yeah.
This was not it.
Wildin',
this was not it.
Don't do Marvel like that. It wasn't it, Marvel.
Cersei was really good. Played by was Gemma.
Gemma Chan, yes.
Gemma Chan.
I liked her.
Her character was really good. Her powers were still confusing.
Yeah, I guess she can manipulate matter, it seems like. She turned things into gold before. Water
stuff, different kind of materials.
I'm gonna let y'all know I threw most of this movie out my mental Rolodex because it wasn't that. it didn't sit right with me. And
so can I talk about Cersei's power though? So in the movie, Cersei learned some new power that they were all surprised she can do, which eventually helped her, like, basically save the world, right? Alone. They've been on the planet for
thousands of years, like
7,000
years at least, or something.
And she's just learning new powers, which I'm still confused about. So
listen, you got that one person on every group project that kind of don't really care. They had this. She was the one. She was the one. Yeah. Unfortunately.
There's also a question I'm confused about because Angelina Jolie character, right? Athena, right? She's the goddess of war, right?
Yeah.
Is she one of the robot Eternals?
Yeah. Yep. She's like them.
So how is she the goddess of war then if she's just a robot?
Well, they all these Eternals, they all were the origins of myths across the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how she became known as, I guess.
I hear you, but I feel like she has a whole, like when people were fighting with, it's great fighting side by side, which is an honor.
Yeah.
Like she had a whole pass, or maybe he just imprinted like a pass.
Yeah,
coulda, yeah.
But she's the only one that had retained memories from
they could have printed up,
always doing this in the past. Because you know how it was revealed that,
she didn't really understand what was happening.
No. She didn't, but that was the disease that she had.
Okay.
You know what she had? She got those white eyes and went crazy and stuff. Her mind was fracturing because of all the memories that she had retained.
It was an overload.
Yep. She was one of the ones, like, something went wrong with the whole memory wiping.
So she couldn't have been no god. I don't think that wouldn't happen.
She wasn't a god. No. They were all the same.
So she was. Yeah, they were because they had to go with the mix up because, I mean, they probably did those great things, but it's just those are the myths.
Yeah.
So all of that happened.
I didn't even get that feel either. They were godlike, I guess. Like it was stuff that kind of threw it in your face. Like when Druid like controlled everybody, and like, I'm a god, and started walking through people, and they followed them, and it's like they just kind of like throwing it in your face.
Yeah.
But
no, they definitely were because that's where those myths stem from. Yeah. So they were thought of as gods in whatever time.
And then the Superman of Eternals, Icarus.
Hey, shout out to Superman.
Pretty much had the same
and
power.
Batman, who was shout out in this movie. Hey.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's some Easter eggs.
I like that.
Yeah, that was cool.
I liked how Marvel name dropped Superman and Batman.
You know what I'm saying? Because they like to base their stuff in the real world, so they drop fictional characters off in there. Like they read comics. Yep.
we're not gonna go there.
So we can talk about visuals yet though.
The visuals, I mean, I think
I like the
everything.
visuals.
I like the way it looked. I like the way, like the CGI. Like I said, the CGI didn't bother me that much. Suits was cool.
Yep. I like the environments that they used.
The environments was good.
It was really cool.
I like the environments they used. That was.
Anytime you show like ancient Egypt and stuff in
Yeah,
movies,
it's dope.
like, that's always
it's
cool.
dope. It's dope.
That was cool to see them come down and like, you know what I'm saying, teach them, give them technology, so to speak. That was a cool aspect.
Yeah.
Certain little nuances like that.
So the story itself, I liked. I mean, I thought the story had a lot of potential. It was interesting.
I think it had a good skeleton. I think it had a good skeleton.
The Celestial story was very interesting.
They had no meat on the bone, man.
It just could have been fleshed out
meat.
more.
The Celestial part had the meats.
Yep.
It could have had, a little
dropping Arby's now.
Arby's.
Celestial, yeah. So, but no, the Celestial whole thing was cool. When she was talking to him, was cool.
Yeah.
What's
her name? Ursham?
Yeah,
Ursham?
something like that.
Yeah.
That whole thing was cool. Learning, how they basically just restart universes, galaxies, stuff like that.
That whole thing was cool.
That whole part, that probably was learning that. Was probably the best part about the movie to me, I guess.
Yeah, definitely was.
So y'all ready to rate this thing? Y'all ready to grade it? You ready to grade it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I heard enough. I don't think y'all taught me into swaying anything. So, I mean, you want me to start?
Who? Oh, you want me? I go.
Yeah.
Why you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay.
You go first, man.
I'll go last.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Rate it, man.
All right.
What you think?
I like the actors. There was stuff in here I really did like. I feel like it was done very weird and wrong. Selma Hayek didn't really even do nothing in the movie too. We ain't even talk about that.
It's not too much. She got betrayed.
Sprite was terrible, but
not
Brian
talking
Henry,
about
he was awesome.
Yeah.
See, I'm going like this right now. If y'all
He's
can't
on a
tell,
seesaw.
like,
He's on a metaphorical seesaw
Yep.
of emotions.
The dang deviant evolved. It did
Come on,
nothing.
man. Generate it. What you got?
Yeah, I'm giving it a D. It's a D.
You got a D?
It's a
What you
D.
got?
You want me to go?
Yep.
You want me? I was gonna end it off,
You
but
go.
all right. Listen, I agree with some of the talking points y'all had. The deviants, like I said, they need to be a little bit more original. First off, they didn't do anything. They like the one that evolved didn't do anything. So I got to degrade some stuff for that, and the fact that I feel like they're using the same type of enemy for every type of sci-fi film now. So,
What was it, Tomorrow War?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Had the same,
Tomorrow.
Yeah, had the same creature, cats.
Same creatures.
Pretty much.
The way I felt with this movie is a kid on Christmas. You run downstairs Christmas morning. You run to the big present. Did you see the shiniest wrapping paper?
Big.
Big present, shiny wrap, nice bow on it, nice shiny.
It's illuminating.
Rip all that joint open. You open that joint, it ain't nothing but clothes that your grandma done got you, your mom, some socks, some church clothes and all that.
Such a
That's how I
disappointment.
felt. And in light of that
church clothes.
Church clothes at that. Church clothes at that. So in light of that fact, be the itchy, the itchy jacket.
That's all I got. F.
In light of that fact, so we getting a D, man.
D.
I want to give it an F. I want to give, but you gotta be nice. You gotta be nice.
You said
Be
that.
nice to your grandma. You gotta be nice to your grandma. You gotta be
slut.
nice to your grandmother, man.
All
Alright, so as far as it goes for me, I'm gonna be a little bit nicer to the movie. I wanted it to be good. I wanted it to be so much better than it was. I thought it was fun though. I mean, I enjoyed it still, to a certain extent. I gotta go with a C.
Go with a C?
I gotta give it a C.
Nothing wrong with that.
So I guess on average, was that a D?
Oh, it's definitely a D.
I think that's a D, man.
We giving it a D on average.
For do. For dud.
A D for do better.
I feel so bad that
That'll even do better.
like some of the dude people was good. Like my boy Brian, man, you stood out, man. If it was for you, man,
I don't
and
blame.
a couple other characters, Angelina did
I
good.
blame none of the actors for this
I don't
film.
blame any of the characters.
No. They did.
Gemma Chan, you got my love.
They did all they could do, what they had to work with. The writing on that, I got to figure out who did that because, bruh, it was a big waste of 2 hours for me.
And then Icarus, he all of a sudden called a conscience.
Listen,
and just flew into the sun.
Leave it.
He couldn't live with his decisions. He realized that he
put
was
it behind
small,
you, man.
I guess.
Put it behind you.
Hold on. One honorable mention. That girl that was like the Flash. Don't know her name offhand.
Makari.
But
Lauren.
that part was dope.
Oh yeah, she was nice.
When she was
whooping
Icarus's ass.
Booty.
That was the best part of the movie for me.
Yeah.
I love that.
I was a little scared for her though. I feel like he was just gonna catch her one time.
Oh yeah, almost.
Yeah, on some Omni-Man stuff.
Omni-Man.
Oh man,
that's another talk.
Another thing with him, he wasn't strong really the whole movie. All of a sudden, he fights them. He's super strong now.
Superman would have whooped his ass.
Duh. That's why they had to mention him in this.
Somebody need to whoop the writer's ass. That's all I'm gonna say.
Somebody need to whoop the right.
Somebody need to whoop the writer's ass. Complete waste of time.
Anyway, that's Eternals. Our review of Eternals. Hope you like it. Don't forget to comment, subscribe.
Definitely comment.
And like.
Want to know what you guys think of Eternals. Please comment.
Comment, subscribe,
Please.
all that good stuff. Make sure y'all go ahead and check out my boy Matty Too Cool.
Yes. Special shout out to our content creator.
Matt Heath. He on the ones and twos, man. Check him out.
All right.
Appreciate you guys. I'm JoJo Blaze.
I'm Jay Brooks.
Rod Showtime. We are the Cool Geeks.
Till next time.
Cool Geeks. Thanks.
Dose.